What's up, world? You know exactly who the fuck I am, and you know exactly why the fuck I'm here. It's your guy, Pastor Pump and Dump, back in the motherfucking building, back with another motherfucking sermon. I appreciate you for joining the congregation today. You know they call me the Reverend of Reality, a.k.a. the Minister of Masculinity, a.k.a. Dr. Fix-A-Bitch, a.k.a. Phil Jackson, a.k.a. the Lieutenant of Logic. This is the Church of Truth, and I appreciate you for being in the building today. Hopefully you get something out of this goddamn sermon. Now, with that being said, let's get right to it now, shall we? This is part 2 of the response to series. So I'm going to be making responses to a lot of the simple statements that women love to make. And today, we're going to get to the goddamn statement that they love to say, it takes two to make a baby. So we're going to go ahead and get to that right now, tackle that right now. And I want to let everybody know right up front that a response to all these statements, every statement, this statement I'm about to make will apply to every single statement that these chicks parrot off each other. Because it's like, why are y'all repeating after each other? It's almost like y'all still in kindergarten mentally. Think about it. If somebody said, all black women are bad, you're not going to hear me say the exact same thing as them. Because I don't agree with them. I'm original. And that's something that these females that repeat after other females, you're not original. You're not creative. So you just sitting up there repeating after some other female that you heard say some shit. You was like, yeah, that's pretty good. You ain't even think about the arguments that could come against it. You didn't even sit down and rationalize, would this even be a good standpoint in a debate? You just repeated it because you thought it was cute. Like a child. Like a goddamn toddler. So, like I said, they not even being original. Most of the times these females will parrot something off another female. They don't even know the person that they repeating this shit after. That's like a female, if Oprah say, men are dogs. I'm not saying she said it. I'm saying if she did say it. If she said all men are dogs. You know, millions of females will say it just because Oprah said it. But they don't even know Oprah. Which means that they don't even know why they repeating her. And if we ask them, why are we dogs? They gonna read off the exact same list that Oprah wrote. Be original at least. See, that's what's making it, it's not even interesting because people ain't even being original and having different thoughts. When you listen to all of these different black men on YouTube, you got guys like Tito the Fresh, you got guys like me, you got guys like the Mad Bus Driver, you got guys like Tommy Sotomayor, you got guys like Corey Holcomb. It's all kind of dudes out there. And everybody is original. You don't hear nobody repeating the same list and saying the exact same reasons for the list. Like, come on. So, you not actually being original. It's not even worth trying to repeat somebody to begin with because you're not being original. Let's just move right into it, though. Because they love to say, it takes two to make a baby. Okay? First things first, it takes one to choose if sex is or not going to take place, and that's the woman. Okay? So, if a woman say no, it's no. She can make a dude wait for months unless he a member of Pump and Dump Squad, because we going to be out getting laid. We might wait, but I ain't going to just sit there and wait for just you. I'm waiting for you. I'm not waiting to have sex. I'm waiting to have sex with you. See, that's what women don't understand. It's all kind of people out here who gonna put this fucking false ass belief up there that, oh, he's gonna wait for you for 6 months. That's not true. Dudes is not doing that. Dudes is sleeping with 3 and 4 girls while they waiting on you to decide if you gonna sleep with them. And the whole time, if they're a smart dude, they not gonna be taking you. Let's get back to where we was at, because I'm getting off track. Let me stay focused. But the women choose when this sexual situation will happen. So the man don't have no real power in the situation. All he can do is wait until she want to let him do it. I mean, he can always go on to other females, but what I'm saying is, if he is really into this particular female, sometimes a dude might actually really wait for it. So she is determining when it's gonna happen, and if he try to force anything, he a rapist. Okay, so it don't take 2 to make a baby, because the sex can't even happen until she ready for the sex to happen. Okay? And once this sex does take place, okay? This great thing. A lot of times a child comes out of it. And when the child comes out of it, let's say, for example, she say, well, I can't afford it, or I want to go to school, or the child is going to be in the way of my job, or I don't want to be with this man, I just wanted a one night stand with him, so I don't want nothing to do with this situation. She can take that child and drop it off at a police station. Or she can take the child and drop it off at a fire station. And she can actually relinquish all her rights to the kid, which means that at that point, she don't really have to worry about paying no child support for the kid or anything like that. So it takes 2 to make a baby, but one of the people can just decide if the kid is going to goddamn be raised by these people, or if the kid is going into the government system. Once the kid is put into the system, then they'll get a man a right. I'm pretty sure a lot of the times you can actually go down there when they're about to put it into the system and get it. But the point I'm making is, in most situations, they give her the right of refusal, just like she has the first right of refusal when it comes to if y'all even gonna have sex. Now she got all the rights to, is I'm going to drop this kid off at a police station or a fire station because it's an inconvenience for me. You don't have no say in that. It's up to her. So you need to be thinking about these things before you listen to what they talking about when they say it takes 2 to make a baby. Let's move forward. Okay, because when you do this, you don't actually ever have to go and visit the kid or pay child support. If a woman chooses to drop her kid off at a fire station, they even created something called baby drop-off boxes, where you can just drop the baby off in this little box and they don't even give a damn. The woman can just go on with her life like she never even was pregnant. That's cold-blooded. And that's a hell of an advantage. Y'all feminists need to get out here and fight against that. That shouldn't be happening, because that's not equality. Let's move forward. Let's say, for example, the female says, I am going to keep the kid, right? Okay, but I just explained to you how she don't have no responsibilities if she don't want to keep custody of the kid. She can just give the kid to the government, basically. But you can't do that. If she want to keep this kid, you have absolutely no choice but to pay for it if it's yours. And in a lot of states, with a lot of these effed up laws, it don't even matter if it's not yours. You still gonna have to pay. So it's like, what the hell? Like, seriously? It's been proven that men is gonna take the L anyway, because its children is 3 years old when a man start dating a woman, and then they dated for 4 years, they break up, and all of a sudden they telling this man he needs to be paying some child support for a kid that was 3 years old when he met the woman. And even if you have a one night stand with a woman and she get pregnant, you don't have no rights in this situation. If she wants to keep the child, guess what? You're paying, buddy. And if you don't pay, they got a place for you. It's called prison. Imprisonment will make your ass pay, okay? And then when you get out, the goddamn numbers that went up so much, you ain't got no choice but to go work right at McDonald's or go back to jail unless you're going to get into some illegal activities. It's just a lose, 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 lose. Okay, so let's move forward. When these females actually decide to keep these kids, and they swear up and down it takes two to make a baby, right? If she's one of them type of females that's like, I'm an independent, strong queen, she probably gonna take the kid to the daycare every single day for she can work. And the daycare is not cheap. So either you gonna be paying that out of your goddamn child support, or either she's gonna pay it out of her check because she gonna take the kid and put the kid in the daycare so she ain't gotta deal with it, and she's gonna go to work. The sad thing about the whole situation is, who in this daycare actually knows these children? They don't know children. Just because they know how to deal with children don't mean that they know the best procedures to deal with children. But you're still going to take them in there. You're not even thinking about that. You know why? Because mama got to have a life too. So you take your kid into a potentially dangerous situation just so you can do what you want to do. Why did you even have a child? And then most of these females got more than one kid. So you let your kid just go from daycare to daycare. And if you're not doing that, you're letting the family members have the kid. And you don't know what these people's real backgrounds is, because a lot of the times, just because your cousin is the one that's keeping your kid don't mean that you know if this person actually has mental abilities to raise this child. What if this person is a pedophile? What if this person is a pervert? What if this person is abusive? You don't know none of these things because you don't actually really know this person, but you still drop the kid off. It's the same way. It's even worse when you let the daycare raise them, because you don't know these fucking people that's in there working. You don't know none of these people. And last but not least, it takes two to make a baby, right? But it takes one to kill the baby, aka abortion. Don't nobody come down on no females when she just say, you know what, I'm not ready for it, I'm gonna kill it. You know what, I want to go to trade school, so I'm gonna kill it. You know what, it's interfering with my college work, so I'm gonna kill it. You know what, I just want to keep on partying and living my life, so I'm gonna kill it. So that's not true that it takes two to make a baby, because at any given point, a woman can just say, you know what, I'm done with this. It takes two to actually create the life, but the actual life of the child is up to the woman. Okay, so if she don't want it to come into the world, she can stop it. Ain't no guilt trips about that. But the truth is, when you can drop your kid off at a police station, you can drop your kid off at a fire station, or you can just say fuck it all together and just kill a kid. They want to make all these nice cards for people, and it's not your fault, you wasn't ready, and all the little sympathy parties. The bottom line is, you a murderer. And if you drop your kids off and abandon them, you are an unfit parent, which means you shouldn't have been having sex in the first place, because sex is not about pleasure. Sex for women is also supposed to be about reproduction. Because how is you getting pregnant unless everybody is having sex with you unprotected? Now come clean, filthy whores. Listen. You done exposed yourself in more than one way, and then you wondering why you won't get no rings. I'm Phil Jackson, and I told these motherfuckers, stop drafting these funky ass bitches. You ain't got to like it. Medicine ain't supposed to taste good. They call me Dr. Fix-It, bitch. I got all my utensils out, and I'm about to carve a bitch up real nice. Is you tired of these raggedy assholes using these dumb ass statements? I got a place for you. Squad! The doors of the church are open and you're all welcome. I rebuke you funky ass bitches abandoning your children, murdering the goddamn children. Mama gotta have a life too, ass bitches. You ain't got to like it. Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. If you can't take this criticism, you don't deserve no motherfucking compliments. I ain't never mad at a bitch. I'm disappointed in these raggedy assholes. I expected more from these last couple generations. What do I get? More disappointment. Bitches are a joke. I'm Pastor Pump and Dump, and this has been another epic fucking sermon. Like, share, subscribe, comment, listen. Have a great day and be blessed. Funk ass bitches.